Hey, Mud Squad, welcome. Let's check to make sure the notification went out, the sound is working, and I'll get into what we're doing today. And by the way, happy Thanksgiving. Yep, sound's working. Notification went out. So today, don't mind me, I'm in a semi-food coma. Dinner was good. Um, I am working on White Moon from Distracted by Diamonds. This is for Share the Care and Sparkle All the Way. I am in the home stretch, y'all. I'm in the home stretch. So I got this bottom section is where I'm working. It's pretty much broke down into a couple 6x6 squares and a handful of 4x6 squares. Right now, I'm working the equivalent of two 6x6s. Try to get this knocked out. As you can see, we just got this, down here to do. So, do what? Huh. Okay. I sorry about that. Something fell and couldn't figure out what it was. It was my little pack of stickers had fallen. Yeah, well, okay, I'll have to look on Amazon for you, Mama. Um, so yeah, so it's what I'm working on today. Um, and this isn't. I'm not going to do a long live stream today. I don't think probably about half an hour to an hour. But I just wanted to jump on and do a live stream, even if I'm the only one here. That's what hashtag replay is for. So there should be videos dropping. One should have dropped yesterday. I think one drops tomorrow, and I think one might drop on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. And then I hope to have a couple others ready to drop, throughout the week. So let's get back to this. I'll go ahead and do the music. All right, I'll have to look. I have to look at a little. Let me do my live stream and then I'll look. Yeah, I'm just saying. Let me do my live stream and then I'll do some looking around. She wants to get her some felt for some craft project she wants to do. Yeah, so I should have some Christmassy type time lapse videos coming out in the next few days to a week and next week. So still have a few I need to film. But I might work on them later. So I'm just trying to get a big chunk of this done because I've come to the conclusion that I'm probably not going to make my goal that I have set of going into 2026 with no whips. Now, unless I can get this one done by next week, which it still could be possibility that I could, as long as I have this one done by next week. So we shall see. We shall see. I didn't get started working on it today until, a couple minutes, about 20 minutes before the live. That was because we were cooking dinner, and we had to eat dinner, which was very yummy. We had turkey, dressing, green bean casserole. Mom had her sweet potato casserole, macaroni and cheese, greens, cranberry sauce, and rolls. And then I got chocolate chip cookies and whipped cream for dessert later. And Mom's got her pumpkin pie. And then we also have some chocolate molten lava pies, or cakes, if we want those. And they got Bailey's, Irish. Is it Bailey's Irish in there? If I'm not mistaken. So they're pretty good. But so yes, that was good. So now we're just letting everything cool down, and then we'll divide it down for dinners for the rest of the week. Let's see if we can order a pet cat for the cats. Give me 1 second, y'all. I need to help a thing. No, that one. I need to check something real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, it didn't want to do what I wanted it to do, but I fixed it. So yeah, um, that's what we had for dinner and everything. Like I said, I'm not gonna be on here long today, guys. But I just figured I was sitting here working on this, and I might as well. I already ate Thanksgiving dinner, so might as well do um a live for today. Um, that way it gets out there in the algorithm. And speaking of YouTube, y'all, YouTube is going to. They're not using our channel names anymore. They're using our channel handle. But you can actually go into your YouTube and you can change your channel handle if you want. I know it's been a while back. I did it, and I made, so I made my channel handle the same as my channel name. I think just my channel handle doesn't have the apostrophe in it, where my channel name has the apostrophe. That's the only difference between the two. Um, I went and did that. Um, that's been about a year ago. I think I did that. Um, but also when you log into YouTube, where you go watch where you see your friend, you list the list of people, the page subscription page is no longer a subscription. Okay, you just got home and shorts, and then subscription is right above all your people you subscribe to. So to see them, you have to click. If you click subscription, it brings up all the videos that have been published by your subscribers or people you're subscribed to. If you hit home, it takes you, just to generalize videos, and then of course shorts takes you to shorts. So they've even changed up that page as well. It confused me. I thought something was wrong the other day. It so confused me. Sorry guys, I was getting a drink. But yeah, that confused me. So I'm like, well, I refreshed the page and it came back the same, and like, okay, maybe it's a glitch. But I guess YouTube changed. I wish they would have just left the names the same way. Um I don't know how true it is, but I believe they might be bringing back where we can DM each other here on YouTube again. My God, that ain't been some time ago that they had that. um, Matter of fact, I think Google Hangouts was still around then. So, where we can message, people through our YouTube instead of, have to go off the platform. But I don't know. All I know is I know it was strange. I've gotten used to it kind of now. But it still baffles me because, people come in with, it's using the handle, and their handle isn't the same as their YouTube channel name, even if they don't actually have a YouTube channel. Um, it's still, you have a YouTube account. So hold on, guys. For some reason, my phone wasn't charging. I might have changed my charger. But it should be charging now. But yeah, so that kind of threw me for a loop. Getting used to, okay, this person is this person, you know. Like I say, if you want your regular name that you had, every time before they changed it, you can go in and into your YouTube, go into YouTube Studio settings. I think it's somewhere in there you can change it, or it might be in your bio somewhere that you can change it. I can't remember because it's been so long ago since I did it, but you can probably search how to change my YouTube handle name, and there's probably videos out there on it. But yeah, that was weird. They they changed up when we go in to watch our friends that have posted videos, or um, now it used to be home shorts subscriptions and the little box together, and then further down were the people you're subscribed to, and now it's home short and subscription to its own little area with everybody subscribed to that. If you click that with the word subscription, it takes you all the videos that people have posted. So it was a little strange. I've never seen one of these. Oh, no, but yeah, so let's go down here. More a whole lot of these on the side. That's right. This right. I don't have a lot of guys, but it's, just quite a day. Um, but we get channel, you know, no see. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just going like 2 days a week now. It's like it's like my for me. And actually, y'all be shocked. It's like 6 months now. I have to go on 6 months, man. So, um, like an early, because but lunchtime, we're going to eat. I'll probably eat some more later. Um, but yeah, that was I probably not know what was it. So I probably want to put leftovers away in a little while. And I probably will crush up. Yeah, for if you're watching TV or watching something, guys, weird. I don't know what's going on, but my actual keyboard for my computer isn't really working. For a while, and I sometimes try and plug it in for my new one, and and it's working. So I have to use a coolest wireless keyboard. But it's got that case, so. But it's right. I may plug in my plug in the charger, and I may play Minecraft. I play Minecraft. I figure out so I didn't get Look for like um just too. So but at some point tonight I might play some Minecraft. Um, I guess we can send me to do. It's one of those things, you know. I don't, excuse me, I do need. I saw all the food this. Yeah, I'm just sleepy. Um, but, so, anywho, but yeah, so like I say, I really didn't have anything planned to talk about today, so it's just I wanted to pop on, and we're almost an hour. I was to half an hour, so today's live might not. I might not go. It looks a little an hour to an hour. Um, and get where I don't stand up talking, you know, but it's not the chat or anything. I'm keeping my eye on the chat, so it's like often, you know, just say hi or whatever. I'll see you. But I might be quiet, and that's just because I didn't, you know, don't really have anything to talk about. Already said everything that's going on with the channel. Anything going on in personal life, so there's nothing to talk about there. Uh, I have a boring life, y'all. I really do. Um, I have no social life really outside of YouTube. My YouTube, Facebook. I mean, yeah, I do go, you know, family functions every now and then, but you know, that's just this family. Outside of them, I don't have no friends other than what I have here on YouTube. Or maybe a few on Facebook, you know. Um, uh, you know, it is what it is. You know, so. No, probably not. I'm not going to finish this section on cam. So, um, anywho. So now, I hope everybody's having a good day. I know people outside the United States don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I know Canada already had theirs back in October. Most countries don't celebrate Thanksgiving like we do. So, I believe this bottom's going to go pretty quick because it's a lot of color blocking in this bottom than it is confetti. So, I mean, there is confetti, don't get me wrong, but there's a lot more color blocking than confetti. So, But see, I'm okay there. I like confetti and I like color blocking. I like that mixture of both. I know there are people out there they strictly just love color blocking, and then there's people out there that just strictly love confetti. And then there's people out there that are, you know, team both. I happen to be team both. I'm the same with rounds and squares. I'm team both on those as well. Um, so this is check mark. Go ahead and look on the flower. I'm sorry, guys. I did not mean to yawn like that. But like I say, I have been up since. Actually, I've been up since before 6:30 this morning. But I was actually up and out of bed by 6:30. Um, we started cooking. Granted, we got a lot of things that we could microwave, kind of, and then put them in the oven to finish them off. So we kind of cheated a little bit. So mom didn't have to really do a whole lot of major cooking. She just could cook the turkey breast and the homemade dressing. Um, hey, Judy and Debbie and Spoto and oh, those. How is everybody? Happy Thanksgiving to you too. But yeah, so um but yeah, so I am in a semi food coma because we had the whole 9 yards. I still ain't ate my cranberry sauce yet, but I am one. I cannot eat my cranberry sauce on the plate with everything else because for some reason my brain perceives cranberry sauce as a dessert. I guess because it's sweet and tangy, but I don't know. I cannot get over that. I can't. If I do eat it when I have all my food, it can't touch none of my food because, like I say, my brain sees that as a dessert. I don't know why. I've been that way all my life. But I do get it honest about not liking foods touching each other because that's how my dad's dad was. He didn't like certain foods touching each other. So I get that trait honest, you know. I'm not OCD with it, it's just certain I just don't like certain things touching certain foods. Um, you know. Like if I'm having mac and cheese, I don't want my turkey and gravy to touch my mac and cheese, you know. So I make sure I arrange my plate so anything with gravy is touching each other, but it's not touching foods I don't want gravy on. If that makes sense. So, all right, we're coming up half an hour mark. Like I said, I think I'm gonna go about an hour today. And that's only because normally I would go longer than an hour, but where it's the holiday, I know a lot of people are probably going to catch this on hashtag replay, which is fine. Um, but I just wanted to get a live out there today, just keep myself in the algorithm. Where I'm a monetized channel. You know, my analytics have been looking pretty good here lately. So there are changes coming to the channel in 2026. I'm not putting those out there yet, but there are a few changes that have already happened. Like the name of my live stream has changed. It went from um, what it used to be to now it's Gems and Gossips. No, Gems and Gossips, I don't think it's supposed to be on there. It's just supposed to be Sparkle Talk with Mutter and the squad. I think I said I was going to drop the gems and gossip. Um, and of course the thumbnail for that change. I'm thinking of changing my channel logo as well. I'm going to come up with one later. And then I'm going to put out a poll, both on YouTube and on Facebook, for people to give their opinion, or if they want to, if I should keep the old logo or go with the new logo. The channel name is not changing, so no worries there. That the name of the channel will never change. The only thing that may change is if I don't, if I see myself down the road not being into crafting anymore, I would just change the word crafting to whatever. But the MUTTNUTT'S crazy will always be there. MUTTNUTT'S will always be a part of my channel name. That has a lot of special meaning to me. The way I got that name from a good friend, and who I miss dearly. Um, that nasty word cancer though got him. Um, but I know he's always watching over me and teasing me because I will have things go missing, and I can't find them for days. And I know it was him. Because he always joked that when he passed on, he was gonna haunt us all like that. You know, he was gonna move stuff around on us, and he was Wiccan, so he believed in all that stuff. So, um, but yeah, he's a mess. Um, yeah, he was my Bama. His name was Randy, but we called him Bama because his screen name was Bama 1012. Um, and then I have another friend that he had a attack in front of his son playing football one Christmas. Um, we lost him. So I have two crazy people up there watching down on me, messing with me, because I know Mikey messes with me too. Or Driver. Driver 52 is his nickname or screen name. So um, that was Mikey. But anyway, so there are going to be some changes. Channel videos, the time lapse videos, their name changed and their thumbnail changed. I'm bringing back coloring. I think I'm not 100% sure on that one. That's still not written in stone, as they say. I'm hoping to have some unboxings between now and the new year. I'm just waiting on some stuff to come. Um, so waiting on that. Ordered mom's Christmas gift today. She wanted a waffle maker. We found one that also is a panini press and a sandwich griller as well. It has interchangeable plates, so you can interchange those in and out. It's got one for making the waffles, one for doing grilled sandwiches, and one for doing like paninis or um, a grill on it. Says so. So we got that coming. That's what she wanted for Christmas because she got me my Christmas present already. She got me the canvas. I want it from Bella Art Day Nicole. She got me sardine cake, which I already have, and that's an event next year. I believe I'm going to do it for Diamonds in the Rough. It's probably the one I'll do it for. Or Paws and Claws. I don't know. I need to sit down and figure out and go ahead and plan out all my events for the coming year because I'll be doing Phoenix Fantasy, of course. That's Nix's event, and she does that in May, which is her birthday month. My mom's birthday month as well, because my mom's birthday is May 12th. Nix's, I believe, is May 15th. If I'm not mistaken. So, and then of course, I do want to ride in the New Year. I know that Sparkle Dust and Diamonds, our lovely cat, and I believe it's the owner of Beach City Boutique. I believe her name is Kelly Ring. They have an event coming up because it is Cat's birthday next, in the new year, and she is the horse zodiac, Chinese zodiac, and that happens to be my Chinese zodiac, and next year is Year of the Horse. So I'm kind of hoping that I have a canvas that's got horses in it. It's a it's a huge canvas, but that's another reason I wanted to get these two done by the end of the year is because there's possibility that when Michelle Cats should be releasing Ticket to Ride theme. I'd say I think she said like the first week of December, but she's gonna try to get it out sooner. So that should be coming out soon, and we'll know that. So that hopefully maybe I can tie that canvas into Ticket to Ride, but I know I could tie it into I have to look at it again because I could possibly tie it into blinging in the new year because I could probably change some things up in it, some blinged out places. So so that'd be, one of my goals to prepare for next year is sitting down with that canvas and looking at it and getting it ready. For blinging in the new year. So I know DP Christmas Elves starts on December 1st. And Mindy is kicking it off. So I have some I have some of some Christmas ornaments done. So that's probably be my first pick. Because we can post every day. So that's why I'm saying in December I'm probably no, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna get it done because I can do a good bit of those ornaments in about a couple hours. So um yeah, I just gotta whip some out. Like I say, I got some done from one set that I can use for my first post, which I'll probably work on them later. Um, right now, I want to get this section done, um, and then I'll lay down for a while, and then get back up and do some work later. Because me and Mom, we don't do Black Friday. We don't. If we do Black Friday sales online. We don't worry about going to the stores and wait. You know, all that chaos. So, um, so I need to. I know she wants me to use stuff online for her, so. Okay. Um, I know we have a program on the first. I think it's the first. It's Monday. Alexa, what's the date of Monday?
December 1st, 2025 falls on a Monday.
Okay. I thought it was the first. Alright, so we'll be out that day to a program at the library. There's a craft program going on. I think it's the candy jar, if I'm not mistaken. So, okay, I think that's all the checky marks. Alright. I want to go back maybe 10-15 more minutes today. So, like I say, I just wanted to have a live stream. It's a really chill, layback stream today. But I just wanted to get out, put one out there. So, hold on. Let me see something. Oh, okay, good. All right, thank you. That was just Cash App. Let me know a bill came out. Which was kind of cool because I was going to cancel my StreamYard's paid membership for a month, but they gave me an offer at a lower price for I believe it's 6 months. So I went ahead and took that. So yeah. But anyway. Let's do the- Yeah, so once I get off of here, I gotta go put leftovers away. And then I'm going to take a nap. And then I'll work on this some more. So I'll probably just leave that phone on the chart on the my overhead camera phone on the thing, but I take my other phone down so if I need to answer it while I'm laying down, I have it. This is going to be one of those type of days. Like I say, I was up early this morning on a normal, typical Thursday. Yeah, I know it's my live stream day, but I'm usually not up until 10. But also the Macy's Day Parade was on today, so I had to watch my Macy's Day Parade. And that is, tradition. So I watched that. We cooked the food, ate our food, and now, I'm doing my live. Like I said, I got some work, at least I got some work done today on this. Which I'll probably get more done later, like I say, and after I work on some of the um, time lapse video content. I need to get some more of that done. One of them is actually two parts because it was already over. Or I think I was going on almost 3.5, 4 hours with that one. So I'm splitting that one into two parts. I've already filmed part one. So I just got to edit some of it. So and speed the. When I mean edit, I mean just go in and speed it up to times 10, and then see how much that cuts it down. And then sometimes I have to go back in and speed it up times 10 again. And that cuts a little bit more down as well. To get that just puts me in hyperspeed. I love when I get one where I have to do it twice because it's like I'm like this, my hands like in the videos like that, and it's so fun to watch. That's hours of that. One of my time lapse videos could be anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours long, and when I go in and edit and speed it up, it winds up just being minutes, and they're so fun because I just mute both mics on both my filming devices. I sit down and I just diamond paint away, and I could be listening to music or whatever's on the TV, or I'm watching live streams or videos, on YouTube, or a movie. Um, you know, uh, That's like I was on hold for an audio book, but I wound up taking my name off the list because it was just taking too long to get it. Because it's a very popular book by um um I think her name is Frida McFadden. I know her last name is McFadden, but I think her first name is Frida, and it was called The Teacher. But it was just taking so long. I put it on hold like last month, and I was still like 19th in line, so I'm like, yeah, I'll try it again another time. Right now, I guess she's just a very popular author, and that's one of her very popular books right now. So, but I figure I can always put it on, try to get it again another time. So, and see, I hate that. I did the T's already, and there are 3 I missed. I hate when that happens to me. And I have so tried to just ignore it and keep going and do it, after I do everything else. Yeah, no, that hurt my brain. Because my brain kept telling me, you missed a symbol, you missed a symbol, you know. So yeah, I am one now. I tried just, to keep one and, just let it go, let it go, let it go. Lord, I sound like Frozen. Um, and yeah, it doesn't work. For people with OCD, ADD, ADHD, that is a severe brain hurt. Trying to get your brain to do. See, there's another one. There's another one. Trying to get your brain to do something that it's not used to doing. You know. Yeah. I might need to put more putty in this because I was having trouble getting one on the. There we go. So, where are we at? All right, we're getting close to the hour mark. So, but, what? Mom, I told you, give me a few more minutes and I will help you put it away. Mom, it will be fine for a few more minutes. I'm wrapping up my live now. I'm wrapping up now. Give me a few seconds. So that's where I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, guys, jump out. And I should be live next Tuesday. No, wait a minute. Alexa, what's the date of next Tuesday?
According to Wikipedia, December 2nd is the 336th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar.
Not even what I asked
39 days remain until the end of the year.
She did answer my question halfway. So yeah, I'll be live next week. So until then, I will catch everybody later. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Bye, y'all.